I'm going to have a quick trade on oil.
Wait. Matron, take them away. Oh.
And a warm welcome to one and all. We're about to drop an order into oil. So if you bear with me, let me just drop this in. There we go. And I'll drop this to 5 minutes so we can see what's going on. There we are. And that's that. Right. Sorry, guys. For those of you that are new here, I am the big fella that is the Scruffy Trader. And what I'm trying to do is put trading in the real world. Maybe show you a trick or two along the way. If that sounds good, do hit the subscribe button. Genuinely helps. Now I'm going to go back on the charts in a second. I just wanted to drop that order in and just let you see it going in live at the point of entry. Because what I'm going to be doing with it is I'm actually going to be trailing it backwards to move forwards. And I'll show you that in just a second. And for why? Well, as you know, or as many of you know, I moderate the scruffs. And earlier on today, so this is a shout out to the guys, little big balls there. He couldn't make his mind up with oil. All right. And yes, we do have a sing song, and we're having a winner's day today. Because it's a little salute to Yanis because he passed his second part of the prop fund that he's on. So really proud of him. But I'm actually very proud of the entire group because they're all doing quite well. They do have their moments where they make mistakes, but we all do. I do, you know. But slowly be slowly, every day they're getting better. And that's what trading's all about. It's about steady growth. Not only growth on the charts, but growth as a person. Because your temperament and personality is probably as important as understanding the charts. You know, you've got to curb your inner demons to get in, and sort of when you're fearful, get out. Because a lot of the time you don't. You hang on when you shouldn't. You're better off losing 500 quid than hanging on to grim death and losing a couple of grand sort of thing. It's kind of the way I look at it anyway. There's nothing wrong with losing, guys. But lose because you made the decision, not because you were frightened. Anyway, so what's going on here? Well, when Finn asked, I decided to work out oil. Now it's currently 25 past 9. So the 9 o'clock candle is telling me we are a buy, and you'll be able to find a trade in this next hour. I've already been in the EuroCAD and done that. Now this morning I posted up that exact trade idea. That was done here. 20 to 8 this morning. I did the breakdown, got in, paid me. And now I've done a similar thing with oil. And this is to help the guys understand it. So, what is trailing the price down? Well, I'm expecting it to go up and hold this level. Okay. Now, trailing the price is exactly what it says it is. So I'll let this candle close and I'll move that order to the top of that and so forth till it takes me in. Okay. Now, if I push this out to the 1 hour, you'll be able to see why I'm interested in this trade in the first place. If there's going to be a snapback on the market, which this is highly probable that it's going to be, there are 3 phases to it. There is the strong directional drive, here, the consolidation, and then the snap. And the snap can go either way. If it's a retracement, which is what I'm looking for on here, it'll come up to the next stall point. Well, the first one is here. You can see that there, where this clustered. The second one is here. Again, you can see the cluster and so forth. Okay. So if you understand how to draw these in, you're halfway there. And then what we're doing is we're going to watch this bounce up. Now, I've already, as I was saying to you earlier on, done the Euro CAD. That was excellent. So got my 50 quid there. So I need 150 quid and a coffee. Because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee. Hey, look at Winky there. Bring me a coffee. How good is that? What do you want?
Nothing. I'm just
Nothing?
making a copy.
All right.
You're always suspicious, aren't you?
I am,
Why?
Have you seen the t-shirt? Look at that. Actually, I'll put that up. She's being good. This is her merchandise range. And she's decided to nick it off the shelf. Can't see anything because I've got one as well. Right, back to this. Why do I think it's moving up? Well, it's very simple. Drive down, you can see the tail. The next set of sellers that came in didn't breach the underside. So that tells me there's buying activity here. Sure enough, came in, boom, 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 boom. Nice long tail, showing the throw up. But when the sellers came in to throw it back down, they still couldn't get below this. Okay. And then it's green, 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 green. We'll watch to see what the next red is. If the red can breach that, then okay. Might be wrong. But at this time of doing this trade, it looks, there's an almighty battle going on here, and you can see it. That's what these doji candles are. They're showing indecision. But they're green. So the edge is slightly on the buyer's side. So it's reasonable common sense to be moving up. So what you do, I come here and I can start looking to get better pricing. And that's what following the price is. Okay. And why is that? Well, because I don't know when that snap's coming, but I should get a reasonable amount of money up into this level. So I'm quite happy, you know, at the minute. Boom, up we go. So let me run the trade and I'll come back and I'll explain a little bit more about it at the end. Okay, boys and girls, stopped out. But a little bit of madness, a little bit of thought, and it has paid me within the range it was there. Now, it always looks bad because, well, £5 a point, it doesn't half rack up very quick. But as long as you have your conviction and you're marked in correctly, you'll be fine. And it doesn't really matter if you're on £1 a point or £100 a point, as long as the process is the same. Now for me, I wanted to snap up. It may well get up to here and beyond, but it's done what I need to do, which is that, you know, that's paid me quite well. I was very conservative. As soon as I had risk-free situation. In other words, enough money banked, carved off, left it so I had some runners if I so wished. And if it just kept on going, it would have paid me. Very, very happy. So my return on investment here is very good. And I know I don't do the norm, and I trade a lot different to what you see. But the difference is, this is my job. And I do this day in, day out. And I look at it from a business background. And because of that, I will be different. But it works for me. Now, if you're trading your way and you find that it works for you, then nobody's to say any different. And that's the thing with trading. It's a decisive industry in the sense that we all do it differently. And the best analogy is we're all trying to get to the same destination. We're just using different roads. I just so happen I like to go backwards into a trade, and I don't mind sitting in heat. In fact, I like it. The more it goes against me, the better it is for me, because it shows that I'm getting better pricing all the time. And the best time to buy something is when it's at its most red. It's something I was told a long time ago. It's a scary thought, but it does work. And it's likewise, if you're going to sell it, you sell it when it's most green, because it can't sustain forever. Eventually there's got to be a snap. And as long as you're willing to get in and get out quick and not hold your trade, you'll normally be served quite well, or at least get yourself out of trouble. You know, I'm not saying do it on the first green candle, but if you've got 10 green candles in a row, it's going to turn eventually. It has to, even if it's just for a little bit, and that little bit will feed you. So there you go. Just backing up something that I did this morning for the guys, because I always believe that if I say this is what I think the market is going to do, I should put my money where my mouth is and back it up. So as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.